Welcome to the first ever edition of Sfo TV. I'm Doug Yeakel.
And I'm Tara Moriarty. We're here in the brand new connector between Terminals 2 and 3, which opens to the public today.
Yeah, we got a sneak preview of this 100,000 square foot space that's been 2 years in the making. The biggest improvement for passengers, they'll now be able to walk from either Terminal 2 or Terminal 3 to International Terminal G without having to go through security again.
The $165 million project will also feature a gallery with photography exhibits and a seating area. Construction continues on the 6-story office building, which will house many Sfo employees, office space for airlines, and other companies at the airport. As you know, Sfo is well on its way to recovery post-pandemic. We continue to experience a boost in international travel as more countries ease travel restrictions.
Right now, we're going to check in with Airport Director Ivar Satero to see what airlines and flights are coming back. Ivar?
Thanks, Doug and Tara. In aviation news, Sfo has signed an historic agreement to clear the way for the first nonstop flight between Vietnam and the United States. This was Bamboo Airways' test flight from Hanoi to San Francisco in late September. The Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner pulled into the gate with the crew waving the American and Vietnamese flags. I flew to Vietnam 2 years ago with our aviation marketing and development team to meet with Bamboo's CEO, Dang Tat Thang. We recently signed a memorandum of understanding with plans to launch flights between here and Ho Chi Minh City 4 times a week. Several airlines are back this month after a long break due to the pandemic. Virgin Atlantic is again offering daily direct flights to London Heathrow. Copa has resumed service to Panama City, Emirates to Dubai, Singapore Airlines to Hong Kong, French Bee to Paris and Fiji, and Air Canada to Calgary and Toronto. Sfo is welcoming another new airline in the spring of 2022. Canada-based Flair will offer direct flights from San Francisco to Vancouver and Edmonton. In health news, the Centers for Disease Control has launched a new pilot program to help identify COVID variants at Sfo. For now, the program is limited to passengers on certain international flights coming into San Francisco. In sustainability news, our airport has signed a groundbreaking initiative to phase out fossil jet fuel by 2050. Sfo is joining more than 24 aviation companies worldwide for the decarbonization effort, which was drafted by the Mission Possible Partnership. The goal is to reduce carbon emissions to net zero using biofuel and new hydrogen and battery electric propulsion aircraft. Finally, our Latinx employees showed their pride for Latinx Heritage Month by dancing, singing, and cooking up their favorite dishes for a fun video. The full-length version can be found on Fly Sfo and Sfo Connect. But here's the minute-long version, which went out on social media.
To me, being Latinx, it's the feeling that I belong somewhere, like a home away from home.
De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando.
Donde no ha podido mi amor ablandarse, si te hago un cariño, en mi vida no habrá.
Being Latin American to me means trying to make my parents proud and their struggle to get here worth their effort.
That was incredible. A big thank you, all of you who participated. Now back to Doug and Tara.
Thanks, Ivar. In vaccination news, need a COVID-19 booster shot? Hundreds of you took advantage of our free Pfizer booster clinic last month. If you didn't get a chance to sign up, you can still receive the Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson vaccine dose on November 18th or 29th in the International Departures Hall from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. The pop-up clinic, which is being done in partnership with Safeway, is located on level 3 near ticket counters 6 and 7. As a transportation employee, you qualify for the booster as long as you received your second dose at least 6 months ago. Appointments are required, so follow the link on your screen to sign up.
This month, the airport is launching a new series called Know Your Sfo with Veronica and Trevor. It's mainly geared towards passengers so they can understand how to get to the AirTrain or parking garages. But for our premiere episode, we wanted to welcome back those of you who returned to the office, mostly full-time, on November 1st. Many of us had been telecommuting due to the pandemic, but now we're all back.
We know how excited you are to come back to the office more than a couple days a week. So we thought we'd remind some of you, in case you've forgotten, what it's like to actually be on campus.
Oh, Veronica, it would be really great to see everybody's face. Could you please turn your camera on?
So there's this.
Seriously?
Or this.
No.
I really think this is it. It totally fits.
I just can't with you.
And I'm in the office.
Handling the press like Steph Curry with the basketball. We gotta get involved.
Maybe just one more snack.
Starboard, anyone?
Put your mask on, mask on, mask up. Put your mask on, mask on, mask up. Put your mask on, mask on, mask up. Put your mask on, mask on.
Dude, how long do we have to keep doing this?
Oh, you know, probably just like forever.
It's about time.
Hi, we miss you!
Anticipation, no more waiting on vaccinations. The Bay Area's winning.
You might recognize those celebrities. Veronica Davis works in SFO's HR department, and Trevor Brum is in aviation management.
Speaking of superstars, SFO has our own celebs among us. It's called Superhero of the Month,
Chris Morgan.
an award given to an SFO employee who demonstrates exemplary dedication and inspires others in the workplace. We were honored to celebrate Airport Duty Manager Lowell Chris Morgan for the month of October. You may be familiar with Chris's rapping skills from this year's State of the Airport opening musical number and the City of San Francisco's vaccine rap video. Congratulations, Chris. And to nominate your own superhero, please email me, tara.moriarty@flysfo.com.
If you'd like to show your appreciation for another type of hero, our MVP, or Motivating Volunteer Participation Committee, is holding its annual Letters to the Troops event next week. This year's goal is 5,000 letters. Drop by the booth in Terminal 1, 2, or 3 post-security on November 9th from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. to create your card or letter.
MVP members have also been busy sewing and knitting for a good cause. For the past several weeks, SFO employees have volunteered their time to stitch squares for the Hooked on Helping program. The squares will be sewn into blankets to give to American immigrant families, refugees, and survivors of human trafficking and other traumatic experiences. And a big shout out to the sheet metal shop's Mike McCloskey's mom, Janet. Janet has been knitting sweaters and other baby items for the homeless prenatal program of San Francisco for several years now. Thank you, Janet. You make SFO proud.
Finally, this year, SFO introduced its new core value of equity. Our Marcom team is creating a video to explain what equity means to you and how our team thinks we can embody this ideal.
Can you go an entire day, entire week, outside of work, interacting with the same people that look like you, talk like you, think like you, live like you? And if those are all the same, then I think you should look to change that.
That was James Maher from this year's State of the Airport Diversity video. Stay tuned for the debut of our new equity video, starring a new cast of employees coming later this month.
Thank you for watching our pilot episode of SFO TV.
Yeah, this has been fun. We hope you enjoyed watching, and we look forward to seeing you again next time.